Welcome to Midnight Eyes production, and you should have seen my other intros. That has been the best one so far. This is a Resident Evil 5 Desperate Escape hints and tips sort of review. I did this run a little earlier on, and it would have been top 20 somewhere on the Xbox One. So, just going to run through it. Show you some tips. Onwards. Obviously, you've got to check the leaderboard first. I mean, that's the number one thing. And wait for the leaderboard to be retrieved. So, yes. If I was to improve, what was it, 6,000, I'll get into the top 10. So, I'm going to try and pick up a few tips from other sources later in the week and see if we can bump up the ranking a little bit. Obviously, first tip, skip the intros. Skip my intro. Skip all the intros. Don't understand the story. Sod the story. Right, yeah, first little tip. I'm aware of what Josh and Jill both have. Shoot the guy across. He's blowing up, leave him alone. I lost a little bit of accuracy there because I kept firing when I shouldn't have. These guys are just trying to shoot from afar. As long as they're not shooting you, you can take your time. Just shoot them, slow them down, get closer, shoot them again. What I really shouldn't have done here is stop, because I didn't look up in the turret up there to see the dude with the machine gun. But one hit in the head, he goes down every time. This guy here, if you shoot him in the head, will burst into one of those ball, I call him a golem from Pokemon. And these being the military Majani, whatever, they are severely difficult to kill because they've got armoured legs and they turn around fast and you can sort of walk around the back of them and shoot them. So the easiest thing to do is either walk up, I've been told a trick, walk backwards into him and he'll grab you, but he's got a staff, electric, taser, that thing. Don't do it with him. The ones without those, you can walk back into, they'll grab you, and then Josh will come up and just basically muller him and kill him flat, easy. But that guy, don't do it. I tend to do it this way because I don't rely on the AI. But anywho, I shoot him in the foot, and then run around the back of him as quickly as you can and do an instant kill with the X button. And at this moment, I'm aware there's those two guys there, and to my right, the other guys have dropped down the other side. I am aware of it, and there they are. And I've noticed they're coming around the side of the van. One on the row, just shoot. I am trying to get a couple of... Jill has explosive feet. I'm trying to get a couple of hits with the physical attacks, because it knocks them all down, knocks them all back, slows them all up. The more time you can give yourself to think, generally speaking, the better you do. Okay. And at this point I thought there was a couple missing. And at this point I loved it because I got a sniper rifle, my favourite. Okay. Apparently if you don't pick up the key straight away, it slows them down in terms of the spawn rate. But you still get the same amount. And this is another one up here that usually turns into the golem-like creature, which are killed with flash grenades, ironically enough. But I always go up here and I'm prepared to shoot the one in the foot and then do the same thing I did to the guy down by the gate. Now, sniping with an Uzi isn't the cleverest of ideas. It will lower my accuracy in this. I will miss a few times. See? But Josh was on point here. I've missed a good 10 shots already. But again, I will recover it later on. Okay, with regards to the boxes, if you do them all in some sort of pattern that suits your way round, it works. You can use boxes to help you dodge things, or it's trying to do it in the most efficient way as well, for the time bonus. But since I don't overly care, I tend to go for the kills, the accuracy, and the damage, lack of bonuses. So time's less of a concern to me. But again, the faster you do it, the more points you got. That's coins time you got left on the table, which is the points. At this point, I'd burned probably 10-20 seconds because I'd forgotten to pick up the key. So perhaps you could just argue I should have picked it up earlier, which is self-evident, really. And Jill, her range of motion with that knife is limited, so you can be that far away and it's just like you're hitting her. Just looking back, seeing my accuracy with this Uzi, I'm annoyed at myself at this point. I mean, as long as you get over 80%, you're doing very well. And I do try and get Josh to pick up his own ammo. Because otherwise you're carrying each other's ammo, you're using up slots on both sides. At the moment, he is carrying my Uzi. What I didn't want to do is have him constantly feeding me ammo when I want a spare slot. As soon as you tell Josh or Jill, whoever's the other side, you want that ammo, they will just hand it straight to you. Which gets a bit annoying. And obviously, I've got a sniper rifle, so what am I going to do? Some sniping.
Just wait here.
Where possible, I tend to try and take as many kills off the AI as possible. Just to sheer fact, it adds to my accuracy. And quite frankly, I know they're dead. Because the amount of times I've seen the AI with a shotgun walk up to someone and then just turn around and walk off. Yeah, as soon as you get close to that gate, before you even lift up the bolt, those two guys with rocket launchers or dynamite are summoned. Spawned. And yeah, I am picking up Josh's ammo at this point, but sometimes it's just easier than standing over it, waiting and pushing B and telling him to do it. Guy at the top, shoot him in the head. Why did Josh try and take that shot? I'll never know. I'm glad he has shot the guy to my left. From here, if you turn around with a sniper rifle, you can see a lot of the Mijani. You've got the one at the top there. Just shoot through Josh's gun. There's one down, usually down by the door down there with a crossbow. But what I've worked out is if you go down here, but don't go as far as the car with Josh, the first either minigunner or chainsaw dude won't spawn out of the thing behind you. Don't go much further than this, because what I'm trying to do is reduce the amount of enemies Josh has to fight while he's down here. Because you've got the big dude on the back of the van. He's one that always catches me out, because that recoil's the wrong word. The strike time he has with his bat or his hand or whatever is so quick you can't react to him, and he's got so much health. You have to hit him from a distance, otherwise he'll take health off you. So I'll come down here. He's either on the back of the van there or in the side room, which is, if I do this, it's right about here. And yeah, boom. Didn't want to fight him. Wasn't that interested in fighting the guy with the bulletproof shield. At this point, I've killed the big dude. Another one comes up, shoot him in the foot. Didn't quite work how I hoped, but Josh got the kill, so it works out. As soon as I got the electric staff, I can't remember the name of it. They haven't got that thing. They will take a lot of health off you as well. It's like prioritising the ones which can hurt you the most. If they have got a weapon in their hands, go for them first, or at least slow them down somehow. As at this point, Josh just starts taking damage because he can't avoid anything. So at this point, I'd rather be shooting the minigunner on the other side, but the playthrough before this, we got to exactly this point, no damage taken, more or less perfect accuracy. Josh is walking down here, roughly where that minigun is now. Died. I'd barely even got at the top and picked up the grenades. But you've got to look after the AI in this game. And shoot the fire, slow him down, gives you more time to think, time to reload, or in this case miss. And he ain't got anywhere near Josh, and he's dead. And he has kept his health high enough to not be dead now. That's always a plus. And he has taken out a lot of the Mojani. I jumped down at that point because I'd seen the guy explode. That would have cleared the ground beneath me. So I had a bit of chance to jump down there without being hit by something. All of this is geared around me trying to keep the accuracy high and not be hit. And get in the boxes. At this point I am waiting for the second minigunner. I was just trying to use up some of the health sprays, you'd collect them otherwise. And what did I get here? Shotgun. Yeah, give that to Josh. So at this point, where's that minigunner? Just hear him. Fortunately he's coming from up there. You can only shoot the floor. Yeah. Picked up a rotten egg, might as well use it. Kill a guy. Use of infantry. And this is where I gain back all my accuracy that I've lost. Just pummel the guy. But again, stay away from him during his firing phases. I actually take damage here. Not quite sure how, but I did, annoyingly. Must have aimed just a bit above the hole. Got me through that. And heading back to the start of this, need to get that 1,000 point bonus. Yeah, again, shoot him in the head, shoot him in the leg, slows him down, you can do whatever you want. I probably should have focused on the Mojani there, but I wanted to shoot the 1,000 point. Didn't even need to shoot him. Josh took care of that one.
You have map rider
I do sometimes tend to over reload. There's been a meme for years with a guy with a minigun and having 199 out of 200 in his active ammo slot and shouting, "Cover me, I'm reloading." And just seeing this, I can see how often I reload. It's okay, I never run out of ammo, but it's a little bit much. I lose a little bit of time there. With that gun, I should wait till I'm below 100. But obviously you can reload using the 9 slots method, where you just select the infantry slot, push X, and then drop that into the gun. Oh yeah, shoot the guys down there. But you put it into the gun and it reloads right, going through the whole animation. And yeah, it's a bit like the Resident Evil of old, but a little bit weird as well because you're just reloading without doing anything. Anyway, the trick is if you're climbing up a ladder in an animation of anything, you can more or less go through and do that at the same time, which you'll see at some point. Yeah, shoot that one guy over there. I've worked out, if you stand roughly, I'll come back to it in a minute because we're coming back that way. Anyway, behind here is a box and a safe with 2 health sprays. And that's always random, that box. Now I've just seen Josh take an aim at something. I can't remember if there's a guy that walks around the corner here or not. No. I did see Josh aiming. That's usually a sign something that's creeping up on you. Right. Roughly Where you see... Let's go back just a second.
Thank you.
Right, where that wheelbarrow is the perfect place to stand for this. I'm actually too far back, but the point being is down to the right, down by the big red door, there are the guys with the crossbows, and they have pinpoint accuracy with that thing. One passed me earlier on, and it's not affected by gravity at all. It'll just keep going up. Anywho, if you stand by that wheelbarrow, it blocks any incoming shots to your right. You can just shoot them first, of course, but if you can't be bothered, that's where you stand. Anywho, shoot the second one, because there's always 2 on normal, 3 on veteran.
Pick it up.
Could be 4 on professional, but I haven't done it in a long time. So roughly where I'm standing there is perfect. But obviously if you do... The con is, if you stand there to begin with, the guys down the bottom with crossbows can shoot you, but I haven't seen them shoot back up at me in a long time. It's rare. Standing there is probably the handiest place to stand.
Pick it up.
Understood.
At this point I'm just surprised I haven't had to fight Josh off some ammo or something. He's usually doing something I don't like. Alright, there's usually a guy to the left here, in the shed. If you do it right, hit him with a physical attack, he'll go through the shed, and it opens up the whole place for you. A bit more room to move. I tend to go up here because it spawns a couple of the guys at the top. He's just sodded off. Thank you, Josh. There we go. And shoot the transformer. Drop someone on the head. You get an achievement for that.
You take it.
Understood.
While you're up here, it's actually a pretty good place to be. As long as you haven't got any guys with crossbows anywhere shooting you, nothing can get you. As long as they've got grenades, of course, but you get the idea. You can see them dropping down distance. I can never be bothered with sniping them, and they'll come to you. Plus, the more that you kill with sniper rifles at a distance, the less you're going to get the coins from them. That was a bit daft from me, because, I don't know, there was something about them that screamed Clepado. At this point, you can use a flash grenade to kill him. What I should have done when he was reeling, I should have gone behind him and done the physical attack. But I thought, nah. Anywho, it's Clip Halo, flash grenade, or in my case, hit him with an Uzi to gain a bit of accuracy until you miss. I only have such high accuracy because I just pummel the ones that can't move. That was a bloody good shot, Josh. I tend to jump over this way because you can walk around, but if you're Jill and you've got a sniper rifle, you can just sit here next to that train cart. You can watch Josh, protect him if you want. But again, the more that you kill at a distance, the less coins you're going to get. So I wait for them to come to me. Nothing can shoot me to my left, got that pillar there. And I'm just waiting for the... Oh, yeah, taking a few cheeky shots at the executioner. I'm just waiting for the guys to climb up the ladder and the guy on the turret. Oh, that's great, Josh. And I am being a bit cheeky here until I miss. But because I've already killed the first turret, I'm being a bit lax. I'm taking my time. And now the other one should be roughly up there, and he's shooting them all down. That's pretty good. Josh is not usually that helpful. Now, there's no rush on normal. You can take your time here, as long as you haven't got a Reaper following you. I've already hit the executioner a ton, so it's just now accuracy time. And as soon as he takes a swing like that, you can either pummel him. I'll show you what I mean. Right, when he's coming at you, when he takes a swing like that, he's always going dead straight. So if you just step to the right, he will miss. But I already know how much I've damaged him already, so it takes a few hits from me and then yeah, he's down on the knee. He's doing the Lewis Hamilton anti-racist thing. And at this point I'm wondering where the other guys are because they're not here. And I've never killed him with a fire grenade before. He must have took a ton of damage from that sniper rifle. I'm constantly moving in this. I know there's no guys around with crossbows and all that, but it's that habit from the mercenary mode. The more you're moving, the less likely you're going to be got with a stray weapon. Plus, kills like this in mercenary mode give you an extra 5 seconds bonus. And you don't use ammo. And that's a guaranteed kill from Jill whenever she does that, guaranteed. Josh has got the suplex, so the Brock Lesnar style. That's a guaranteed kill as well. And to be fair, I think they all have that. Weskers is the only one that doesn't kill them off the top of my head. Chris is the one that snaps the neck. Right here. Shoot him in the head, works. I'm starting to use up slots so I can pick up extra things and make sure he's got health. I'm not too worried about Josh. I mean, I'm going to look down to check on him. It's more the guys in front of me with fire that I'm worried about. So, shoot the barrel. Run up this way. There's often a Klep Halo or two here. So if you've got a flash grenade, keep them handy. There's usually a flash grenades or first aid spray in there. And what did I pick up there? What did I pick up there? Oh, it's yeah. Okay, yeah, the guy crept up on me. Kill him. Self-explanatory, Resident Evil game. That was badly timed on my part, because if that was on veteran, he would have got me. They don't slow down before they come at you, just come in, basically, nut you with it. There is a little trick where you can pick up an item. If they're swinging at you, they will miss every time. Alright, what I do here is I always make sure I've got an explosive of some kind and throw it to the corner of the diamond plate that you've got here. It will set off the fire, it will blow up the rocks behind it, and it will also open one of these boxes for you. If you do it right. There you go. And what that does is gives you access to the train cart to the right, as long as you go around the fire. The amount of times I've walked straight into it, it's like, oh yeah, I want to go get my ammo, fire, balls. Right, perfect time for sniper rifle. On veteran, you will have another executioner or reaper heading towards you down those train tracks. So it's pretty handy to have a sniper rifle at this point. And you'll see why I pick up these mines later on. I don't use them straight away, I keep them right until the fight at the end. And I can hear a couple of guys in my left ear, so I'm presuming they're climbing. Yeah, there they are, they're climbing up the ladder. Again, I'm trying not to kill them on the ladder because they will fall down, thank you Josh, and then you won't get the coins for them. That was 2 shots there that I would have had if Josh hadn't have fired. They always fire when you don't want them to. And I can see the guy down on the left down there. I missed the one I was aiming at, but got him the second time. And you can see he turned into a golem down the bottom left there. You can see it. This is not handy. Down there from your perspective, the bottom left of the screen. And flash grenade. Yeet. He's dead. How Josh didn't get hit there, I'll never know. But it worked out. Right now, what I'm looking for is him, actually. I actually don't think I killed them, though. One of them probably dead. What I was looking for was down in the... Let's see if I can catch it. Down to the very bottom left down there, that's the room where you get the rocket launcher or sniper rifle, whatever's in there. Down there, if you aim it right, there's often one of those big dudes down there, and you can take them out with 4 or 5 sniper shots. Okay. because they got so much health and they're so powerful down there bottom left, because it's them, I take the time, and it's one less thing you got to worry about. Always go for the biggest, strongest enemy that you can see, or the one that's most likely to hit you at very least. Which for those guys, they're big, they're strong, and they're fast. And I put that mine there because it opens the secret compartment there to the right, and quite frankly, it spawns a load more, so it's more points, more kills. At this point, Josh is being annoying. He's shooting everything before it comes, so I keep telling him to move, basically. And finally, I managed to get a guy to walk over the mine before Josh shot them. I feel like you are fighting your teammate in this more than anything else. Okay, Jill doesn't have the strongest arm on her. That was ambitious. Got another flame grenade. Doesn't he have a shotgun?
You take it.
Understood.
I thought, I'm not. Fire grenade, get rid of it. That's where I find the AI annoying. As soon as I try and go in for a kill, they tend to ruin it because it unsettles the Mojani.
You take it.
Understood.
That does tend to kill them as well, when they double knees to the back. I've only seen it not kill a few things.
Understood.
And eat. That guy had a lot of health.
Hand me a grenade. Hand me a grenade.
I noticed how many shotgun shells Josh had and wasn't using. So at this point, I'm definitely considering. I didn't kill him. There he is. Nearly killed him. I'd noticed that Josh is carrying 68 shells. So at this point, I start considering taking the handgun off Josh. Because all he was going to do is annoy me like this. I mean, he didn't need to take the shot. I've got the sniper rifle. I'm now turning this into a session of bitch against the AI. Sorry. Anyway, go down to the left down here. You've got to do this as quickly as possible. Shoot the guy in the turret to the top right. Jump up here. There's two back boxes to the right. Only stop if it's ammo that I want or it's coins. And shoot these guys off here. The idea being, these are the ones that are going to take a lot of health off you if you're unlucky. And down there, I think you saw them spawn in. It's the Executioner. That was a bit of a lucky shot. And one thing we're paranoid about is that turret. Now he's on the move. Again, use the explosive barrel to slow him down. Unfortunately, I've ran out of time at this point. I was like, better go up and get the rocket launcher. And I've done the wrong thing here. I picked up the first aid spray, and at this point the Executioner is very close to me, so I've ballsed it right up. So, what do? Step to the left. He misses. Josh very kindly takes a few shots at him for me. I hit him back, and then get the smeg out of there. So, turned a bit of a fustercluck into a workable situation, or a little bit of luck. All I did was dodge him, and then hit him back further with the physical attack. And yeah, grenade on the floor. Get rid of one that you've already got. Pick up the other grenade. Kills the Executioner. And have fun with the sniper rifle time. At this point, what I've always had happen to me on a perfect run with no damage is the guys to the right that drop down with pinpoint accuracy crossbows get me. Or Josh ruins my accuracy by shooting things that I'm trying to shoot at. Anywho, I've never had anything creep up behind me at this point, but I sometimes shoot the fire barrels behind me just to create another barrier for at least 10 seconds. Again, if you stand still for too long, it's not a good idea in this game. And I always make sure I pick up those as fast as possible because I don't want any of them disappearing. That's coin and time on the, left on the table. I should have gone for one on the right first there, but I knew I had time to re-aim after shooting the first one. Annoyingly, I'm running out of sniper ammo at this point. I'll sit behind the wall there, just in case one of the crossbows drop down.
Understood.
And if you go down to the right down here, it sets off another load of them. At this point I was a little bit panicky. Alright, better use a flash grenade. Did I get it free? Yeah. You can usually get free during the flash grenades. At this point I got caught out there a little bit, so I decided I was going to pick that up. Then I had full slots. So the trick I was going to pull was pick something up and be avoided by the guy trying to grab me. But fortunately Josh was right behind me. It worked out. Right, coming back under control now. Use a physical attack. There we go, back under control. But it only takes 2 or 3 seconds to be out of control in this like I was, and you've lost all the health bonus you were going to gain.
You take it. Pick it up. Come on. You take it.
Understood.
At this point I got fed up of picking up handgun ammo. Right, moving to the end of that, spawns the next lot. So I'm heading back into my comfort zone. They can only come at you one way this way. And I'm trying to spawn as many of them as possible for the kill bonus. Sniper rifle. Move out the way, Josh. Move out the way, Josh. Just a shooting gallery at that point. Coming right at you. At this point I was hoping for another rocket launcher, but didn't get it. So at this point you can see I've got a first aid spray, Josh has got 2, we've got full health. Get rid of one. Pick up a shotgun. Shotgun is always handy, especially at the last bit, sort of tactical emergencies. Right, and the next lot spawn as soon as you walk up this turret. To the right, those guys with the crossbows, I take them out first every time. Anything that can damage you. I decided to blow open the thing there because, yeah, why not? I'm doing anything. Right between the feet. There we go, I think we're all good. All dead. What holds that rocket launcher on her back? Fought for the day. Wouldn't make a good Boris from GoldenEye, would I? I'm getting really fed up of finding handgun ammo at this point.
I need ammo.
Take this.
There you go, I've evicted him from the handgun. Get rid of it, you stop finding the ammo now. And now I've got a Magnum, so... Okay, next bit. It's often 2 to 5 guys up on the top with Molotov cocktails or crossbows. There's the 2 guys in the turrets right at the top. They can't hit you, but I like to take them out nice and quickly because the noise and the smoke and all they make, it hides everything else, so I get rid of them first. Go forwards far enough, it spawns them in, and take them out. Unfortunately, I say I take them out first. That guy with the crossbow caught my attention this time, so I took him out. But yeah, and then a couple of headshots, they're gone. There's usually one there where I'm aiming with the gate to the door, but he's down here this time. If you aim at them directly like that, if they fire a crossbow at you and you fire down the sight at the arrow heading towards you, it will deflect it. So it's quite a handy little trick. And I can see, well, sometimes there is one to the, yeah, there's 2 there. So lucky they just stood in a line. At this point I am waiting for the executioner. That was a lucky shot, that was around a corner. That was like Angelina Jolie wanted? That one. I fired it around the corner. Here he is. Time to build some accuracy. I'm surprised Josh is actually firing here. Usually just sits there and stares at him. What I'd like him to do is shoot his little minions. Now, you can go in for the physical kit, again it pushes them back. But if you do it, and then your partner does it, he will come out swinging. Just move out of the way. Good old grenade. Just checking to see if he survived it, because I've had that before. Alright, at this point I'm now panicking, because I realised I should have had a flash grenade. There's a golem behind me. I went, ah, sod it, just use a normal grenade. Yeah, it worked. But now I've now got the executioner catching up to me. Fortunately, he grabbed Josh, I didn't really care that much. So that's a bit of an error on my part. I should not have let him get that close, but we were surprised by the sheer amount of the little minions he had come around the corner. So, when I say we, I was. I think I was more surprised that Josh was using the shotgun. I think Josh might have killed him there. Anyway, another 1,000 points. They didn't really drop any...
Hand me a grenade. You bet.
See, I've learned my lesson now. They didn't really drop many coins there, which surprised me. What I should probably do now is actually give Josh the rocket launcher, because I'm not going to use it until the end. I tend to get Josh to carry it. Yes, I do treat Josh, or Jill, depending on which character you are, as the gun running wheel. I shoot that fire box thing to stop them coming up round behind me, basically. It's another method to slow them all down, plus damage them. Okay, I can't pick up either of those. I don't want to use that explosive barrel until there's more than one down there, but I just buy the bullet. You don't have to use it, but if you're going up there to get all the... Where did he come from? He must have dropped down, or come through just as the fire stopped. And apparently he's phasing through the van. Whatever. It's Resident Evil. Where'd that one come from? Ah, that answers it. Just shooting around him. Apparently the only safe place in this game is in front of my gun. At this point I've remembered I've got a shotgun. I thought, I might as well use it, since I'm having bad luck with the Uzi. At this point I keep looking at my inventory going, what can I get rid of, what can I not use? With hindsight I should have given him the normal grenades, so I could pick up the ammo. And I did this, I thought I was trying something. Sometimes there's a guy up there, which will hit you every time you walk up there. Climb up there. Didn't even work. You've got to try things. One thing I've started doing is checking around a corner as I walk the other way, because invariably someone just walk up right behind you with a knife and stab you. It's rough in Britain.
I need ammo.
At this point, I've given up. I've given the flash grenades because I knew I was going to have to pick up more ammo anyway. I know there's a minion around because I can hear him. Two or three of them actually. Benefit wearing headsets, you really can tell how many are around you. I know there's one up there. Not sure why I decided he deserved a shot in the penis, but sometimes I'm feeling a bit cruel. I mean, they're trying to kill me after all. Right, these two dudes, often in that tent down there, one of these guys is down there. But if he's not, they're up here. One or the other. At this point, I've been firing a long time at this one on the right. Like, where's the one on the left? He's only just sort of started walking, but I should have moved slightly further to the right and be aware that he's heading towards you. And that's Josh firing his shotgun at anything in the vicinity. He's hit one of the boxes. Explosive barrels. Those comically placed explosive boxes that exist in all games. At least at this point he's covering me. But I always tend to go straight forwards. In this game, never stop, do something, turn around. Always move forwards again. Because if they've crept up behind you, they will hit you. That was ambitious of me. Yep. I was lucky there, because I'd ran out of ammo from my shotgun. I had factored in I was going to hit him with the second shot, and I went, oh hang on, I haven't got the second shot. So I just stepped to the right, he took out Josh. Which is a little bit harsh on Josh, because he was just covering me a minute ago, and I decided, nope, not taking that. And then he covered me again, shot the one behind me. This one, I haven't been totally aware of my surroundings. I'm more critiquing myself at this point. So, I've realised, yeah, I need some ammo for my shotgun, load some in. He gives me more than I need. Problem is, if I don't give them back to him, he will keep handing me more ammo than what I'll ever need and fill up my slots. And considering how many he's got, he'll just go mad. So, I make a move of giving it straight back. Make a point of giving it straight back. Stops him handing me more ammo. What I really wanted was some more Uzi and bits and pieces.
Damn it. The bridge is up. John, come in. The bridge is up. I'm going to need you to come to us.
There's a landing pad on the roof of the communications
I
facility.
don't know why I used my shotgun for that. I think I just fancied it. You can have a bit of fun.
He's quite a character.
Wow. That's basically a murder. Right, yeah, jump on the rocket launchers here. You get 3 or 4 sets of guys turn up on the balcony over there. And, yeah. This is known as like the second agitator Majani. There's one at the beginning which I never seem to be able to get to work, which that's a whole other point. But this is the one that always turns up if you jump up here. Annoyingly, there's as far apart. There's like a spare on bowling. You can never get the two like that. But when they're like that, no, I'm lucky to fire right between them. At this point I felt like I was babysitting Josh a little bit. So I'm telling him to go over there to shoot the guy. He's only just shot him now. And I don't want him up there with me because he just gets in the way. Plus if he's down there they tend to go for him, not me. Probably should say is there's a trick with this. If you aim just, it's about an inch on the screen, so about that much, and slightly to the right by say 5-10 degrees, or you know, a couple of millimeters or something like that, it'll go straight towards them. I don't know why it's off to the right, but it seems to do the curved sort of thing. Anywho, we should do that right between the eyes. Gonna hit him right there. And now at this point, it's like, ooh, grenade. I'd rather have a grenade than a shotgun shell. So, plus I know I'm going to pick up another 4 or 5 grenades out through here. And out here is why I saved my mines. Swivel chair. Right. A good little thing I tend to do here is I go through all of the boxes that you see, but I leave all the stuff on the shelves, so they'll be there the entire fight. There's no point going for them. Or the boxes will be, but you haven't got time to go around opening all the boxes in the middle of the fight. So I take a minute here, get my mines out, put one at the elevator for when the first guy, which is either a minigunner or one of the prisoner executioners, turn up, and it again slows them down. It takes a lot of health off them too, which is bloody handy. I sometimes put one in here. I tried it on this one because the guys jump down and blow themselves up and take out. Let's have a look. In there's a couple of gas bottles. There's one there, one to the right. This is where I like to hide. Sort of, you're protected on 2 sides in here. They can jump down, they can come across and come in the other side. But your back is in a corner. So they've got to come at you, basically. And you've got all the weaponry to defend yourself. In here, one stray bullet and you set off the gasings, you die. So if they're going to jump down there, kill themselves, take out the gasings, perfect. And then I can go and stay in there for the rest of the fight. Right, there's a first aid spray on the wall back there. Here is roughly the other side of that container is where you start. Here there's a explosive canister right here, and it sets that off. I tend to blow all of these up because that's one thing that can really hurt you and take points off you. Plus at the beginning here, kills them all. It is double layer method sort of thing. Anywho, I've actually missed the grenades around the corner here. Anywho, so you've got those 3 up there. Got loads of grenades at this point. And there's the third 1,000 point bonus, which is hidden in plain sight. I've got another mine. Yeah, this is what I've done. I've gone around and picked up these mines, but just put another. Oh no. No, what I hadn't done is got these boxes, which I said I was going to. I am burning time here, but it's worth it. I put the other mine down for when these guys jump down, blows them up as well. Makes me nervous when I'm carrying a Magnum. I don't want to accidentally fire it. I think I actually left the grenade on the side over there. It doesn't matter.
I need ammo.
Can't change it now. What I should have done here is got Josh to give me another 10 shells and then hand those 10 back just to stop him handing me ammo throughout the whole thing. Final fight. Right, there's all my mines going off. Shoot that one. Kills those 2 guys.
Where the hell are you?
Shoot that one. Shoot that one. Shoot the fire. Again, that means all that side there's no one coming at you. Up the top up there, roughly where you see the numbers 447, that is where some of the snipers and the crossbow and all come from. At this point, I was hoping to be lucky and see one, but they actually haven't spawned. Ah, there he is. Oh, he had spawned. He just dropped down. And those guys are the ones that are the bane of my life on this setting. They will take more health off me than the executioner, the minigun, anything, just because you're trying to get to them and they are very accurate. They hurt. At this point, I've done, I think, a bit of a fluff up, because I shouldn't be stood here with that mine, because the first thing I said earlier on is don't stand there. At this point, I'm trying to work out what I need to do to free up a few slots. I was preoccupied, and these two guys were walking in here. I was thinking, oh, I'll just shoot them with a sniper rifle in the head. And then I didn't react fast enough, and the mine went off. That hurt my pride a bit. There goes the other mine for the executioner. At this point, Josh is just in my way a little bit, but never mind. I missed that last shot. Right. I did see he wasn't facing me straight on, so I didn't move. But what I should have done a lot earlier on is chuck a grenade at him. Because I would have killed this guy, maybe the guy behind. And this is why the shotgun is handy. It's just anything that comes near you pushes them away. The problem you got with the shotgun here is it can fire them over the wall. You have to walk around and pick up all the coins. So I tend to, where possible, use the sniper rifle and just shoot the heads off. At this point I've got too much ammo. So I decided, sorry Josh, to use a few of the grenades. I actually went back to the other grenade. I did remember. And I hadn't been through in here. I usually go here first, but I'd had a run where I got in here several times and there was a guy just standing on the other side with a knife and just hacksawed me. And I got a bit irritated, so I changed it up a little bit. And there's a guy behind me now. Thank you, Josh. So I'm slowly going around, picking up boxes. And what I failed to do there was heed my own advice, look around a corner, or wait and pick up something as they swipe you. I did two things wrong there.
Are you alright?
I'm having a bit of a crap run here, being honest. But I'd already had it in mind I was going to do this video at this point. I thought, I'm not re-recording this. An explosion at the top there, I think, was a guy with a rocket launcher shooting the floor where he was standing. Usually, if you see a green laser aiming towards you, followed by an explosion. And I shot that thing off just because I felt like it. I mean, at this point, I'd taken too much damage to be anywhere near a personal best. So I was like, nah, just have a bit of fun. Go to my right. How he missed me, I'll never know. At this point, I thought, getting out of there, get back to my safe spot, get Josh in there with me, and then go back to my normal technique of sniper rifle. Why he's all the way over there, I couldn't tell you. That sounds like a Reaper.
I need your rocket launcher.
And I can't be bothered with fighting Reapers on this mode.
Thank you.
I need ammo.
What I'd done there is I'd given Josh the machine gun ammo to stop him handing me anymore, same as earlier. And I've got him to give me the Magnum ammo, so I was prepared. And he's also given me the rocket launcher. So I'm prepared for the Reaper, which is at the top there, and the guys that are heading towards me.
Use this.
Shotgun, shotgun, and rocket launcher. Not peeing about with them. They can kill you in one hit. Not to mention they're very difficult, even with a Magnum. If you get a lucky shot and take them out, when the chest is glowing white, fantastic. If you're that good a shot, just knock yourself out. But if you miss, they're still coming at you. So, rocket launcher gets rid of them. I ain't got time for that. Oh yeah, and the exploding ones do instantly kill their compadres. And yes, bullets, shells, bullets from a sniper rifle go through the enemies, so you take up 2, 3, 4 in one shot. It's another reason why I like sniper rifle. Same with the Magnum, but it hasn't got a scope on it, so. I don't know why I didn't register that guy was there for some reason. I think I was thinking about my ammo situation. And there I was just thinking that I could hit someone. Move, Josh. You can also shoot through Josh.
Hand me a grenade.
Right, I have now 10 grenades. Fortunately, when they climb over that wall, they nearly always end up in the same spot. So you're aiming, if you get one, you get two. And those guys just don't mess about, just shoot them. You can shoot them in the foot with a pistol or the machine gun and walk around the back and instantly kill them. But by the time you've done that, in this part of the Desperate Escape, you've got 3 or 4 more of them that have swarmed you. Not worth the effort. I like to kill them with physical attacks, but it's preference. These dudes, if you shoot them in the chest, which I'm aiming about an inch too low, they will explode. And I missed. At this point, I want to have a bit of fun. I've got grenades. Let them climb over. Annoyingly, the ones with the armour, even though it's explosive kinetic energy and all that sort of stuff, survive. Whoop. Move to the right. And then that was close. But I was thinking about the minions to the right, and yeah. At this point, I'm thinking the guys to the right, let's take them out and then shoot the Executioner. And why I went to the shotgun, I don't know. I should have just shot them straight through with the Magnum. Take out a pair of them. And then I went to a grenade because I panicked. Unfortunately, that didn't really work because and the guy dropped down straight afterwards. And now, we've got loads of guys in here. But used another grenade, took out the one that was bothering me. Grenade to kill them all, push them all back. Reload everything, take a second. Back to my killing spree. Now Josh is handing me more ammo. If you can't give me one thing, he'll give what else? Yeah. Whatever you asked for an hour ago, he was still going to give you. Ignore the guy that's blowing up. Just don't stand close to him. Think of the police. Don't stand so close to me. Sting will approve of this one. And anyone during the pandemic. Don't stand so close to me. 2 meters. At this point, I've got so much ammo still. So I thought, at about 27 seconds, you get the third agitator, the guy with the sunglasses that always turns into a clip payload turn up. You can either shoot them with a rocket launcher, takes out him and the 2 big dudes to his sides, which is the recommended thing, but I only had 1 rocket launcher, and as I said, I'm not fighting Reapers hand to hand in this. Well, with a Magnum, whatever. If you've got loads of grenades, you're fine, but make sure you've got a flash grenade, because again, collect payloads, 1 shot, 1 flash grenade kill, whatever. A Magnum or grenade. So I'm alright, but you've got 26 seconds odd to get these guys. And I decided on grenades. 1 down the... I threw 1 fairly close because they run at you. And hopefully this fires him that way. Or that first one's going to fire him back towards me, I can't remember. Yeah, back towards me. And I knew I had a Magnum at this point, so I've got 3 options. Flash grenade instant kill, hindsight probably should have done. Grenade or Magnum. But I had grenades equipped, so I use a grenade. And then another grenade kills those ones. Another grenade for a bit of fun. Hopefully kill someone over there. And now you've got 5 seconds left. want to pick up the coins, pick up any kills I can. Coin. And I have 0.2 of a second to hit this guy. Didn't quite get him. It's an alright run. I've had better runs, as you'll see. But I was happy considering I took quite a lot of damage. I think I got 116,000, which would put me top 20. But my accuracy did suffer in that because I was taking a few wild shots. My damage suffered because I didn't follow my own advice looking around the corner and trying to pick up items when they're swiping me. And I did let them get too close to me at certain points. That whole 2 meter separation, social distancing thing, should apply to this as well. Just keep your distance from them and take out the ones which are #1 priority, like the crossbows and all that, and push all the other ones back as much as you can with physical attacks, shotguns, and whatnot. Or if you can kill them instantly with a sniper rifle, knock yourself out. But again, only when they're within distance of walking to and picking up the coins that they drop, which is obviously the score item, which gives me 25,650 in this one, which is good. Maybe. Anyway, I was quite happy with this. I mean, it's not top 10 in the world. Some of the score, while I'm up thinking about it, the PlayStation 4, this is done on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4 has insanely high scores. I think a few people there have found some glitches, or they just know this a bit better than I do. So I know there's more enemies you can find on it if you take your time, but again, it's time. It's the enemies routed, killed, versus clear time score bonuses. So whatever works for you, really. Anywho, I hope you've enjoyed this. This was a Midnight ISO Desperate Escape. I'm Taylor, and that was a decent effort. Hopefully I've imparted some sort of knowledge and it helps you out. It helps you get a personal best. I mean, it's not about being top 20, top 10 in the world. It's about just getting your own personal best. Well, that's what I like to say. Have a nice one.